Somebody in the comments on my last video asked something really simple. How much money would I actually need in dividend stocks to just live off the payments and never work again? Great question. And almost nobody actually answers it with real numbers. They just say dividends are passive income and leave it there, like that explains anything. So let's actually do the math. Real numbers, nothing hidden. I'm Mr. Kraft. Let's figure out what it really takes. First, let's make sure we're on the same page about what a dividend even is, in the simplest way possible. When you own a share of a company, sometimes that company takes some of the money it made and pays it directly to you, just for owning the stock. That payment is called a dividend. You don't have to sell anything. You just get a little cash, usually every 3 months, simply for owning a piece of the company. Now here's the number that matters most, the dividend yield. This just means, out of every $100 you invest, how many dollars come back to you each year in dividend payments. A lot of solid, stable companies pay somewhere around 3 to 4% a year. So if you invest $100, you'd get back about $3 or $4 a year just for owning it. Okay, now let's do the real math people actually want. Let's say you want $1,000 a month in dividend income. That's $12,000 a year. If your investments pay you 4% a year, here's the simple way to figure out how much you'd need. Take the yearly amount you want and divide it by that 4%. $12,000 divided by 0.04 equals $300,000. So to get $1,000 a month in dividends, at a 4% yield, you'd need about $300,000 invested. Let that number sit for a second, because this is where most videos stop, and I think that's actually dishonest by omission. $300,000 is a lot of money. For most people watching this, that's not something you already have sitting around. So let's be honest about what this actually means and doesn't mean. Here's the part almost nobody tells you clearly. Dividends are not a shortcut to wealth. Dividends are what wealth pays you back after you've already built it. That's a completely different thing. You don't get rich from dividends. You get paid by dividends once you're already rich, or at least once you've built real savings. I want to be direct here because I think a lot of content in this space quietly implies dividends are some kind of secret income hack. They're not. If someone tells you just buy dividend stocks and get rich, they're skipping the hardest part, which is actually building the $300,000 in the first place. Let me walk you through a realistic version of how someone actually gets there, because I think seeing the real path matters more than just seeing the final number. Let's say you're 25 years old, and you start investing $400 a month into a simple, diversified stock fund. Not even a fancy dividend-focused fund, just a normal one that grows over time. If that money grows at an average of about 8% a year, which is a reasonable long-term average for the stock market, here's what happens. By age 45, you'd have somewhere around $230,000. By age 55, you'd be well past $500,000. Somewhere in your late 40s or early 50s, depending on exactly how the math shakes out, you'd cross that $300,000 mark that gets you your $1,000 a month in dividend income. If you decided to shift your money into dividend-paying stocks at that point. Let me tell you about someone I'll call Grace. Grace started at 26, investing about $350 a month. Nothing dramatic, just consistent. She wasn't trying to get rich quick. She just kept going, month after month, for almost 25 years. By 50, her account had grown to just over $340,000. At that point, she moved a portion of it into solid, dividend-paying companies, and today she collects a little over $1,100 a month just from owning shares, without selling anything or doing any extra work. It wasn't a secret trick. It was 25 years of small, boring, consistent investing, followed by dividends simply being the reward at the end of that process. Here's the honest takeaway, and I want to say this clearly instead of dancing around it. If you're just starting out and you don't have much money yet, dividends are not your strategy right now. Growth is your strategy right now. You want your money in things that grow as much as possible while you're young, because growth builds the pile of money faster than dividend payments ever could at a small starting amount. Dividends become your strategy later, once the pile is already big, and you want that pile to start paying you instead of just growing. Think of it like planting a fruit tree. In the first many years, you're not eating any fruit. You're just letting the tree grow as tall and strong as possible. Only once the tree is big and mature do you start picking fruit off it regularly. Dividends are the fruit, but you have to grow the tree first. So if your goal is real dividend income you can actually live on, the real first step isn't picking dividend stocks. It's building enough total savings, invested and growing, for long enough that dividends become worth collecting in the first place. If this gave you an honest number instead of vague advice, subscribe. This channel is built around real math, not empty promises. And tell me, are you in the growing stage right now, or the collecting stage? Let me know in the comments.